This game sucks. The Wonder Boy franchise had some great classic games, but for Wonder Boy and Monster World, or Dynastic Hero as it's called on the PC Engine CD, the developers clearly didn't know what the hell they were doing. And that might surprise you because it's a Metroidvania. There are plenty of good Metroidvania platform adventure games out there. So how could they fuck this one up? Well, just you wait. So to begin with, you move so fucking slowly. I mean, seriously, look at how slowly you move. And there are certain areas at the beginning of the game that really pad out movement, so you notice it. Like this castle area, for example. Every time you have to go back and forth to or from the beginning of the game, you have to walk through here, and it does nothing but waste your fucking time. You can buy boots that allegedly increase your speed, so I decide to prioritize saving money to buy them. So I start grinding for money, and that's when I notice the next problem. The sword is too fucking tiny. Seriously, the range of your starter weapon is horrible. What were they thinking? So once I finally have enough money, I make the slow walk back to the place where the boots were for sale, and after that trek, I buy the boots. I access my inventory and notice that the boots, for some fucking reason, are the earlier option on the list. But that's the least of my problems because when I actually equip the boots and start walking with them, I don't even notice a difference. I looked it up and the boots do indeed increase your speed, but only by 25%, and your speed only gradually increases as the game goes on. Near the end of the game, your speed will be decent, but for most of the game, you're still slow as all hell. Later on in the game, I find this village, and there's this lady in one of the houses named Sandy. She tells me to talk to somebody named Nora by going between two goddesses and pressing up on the D-pad. I assume she means these two statues right next to her house, so I do that, and I'm transported to this weird other dimension. Sure enough, there's Nora. She gives me this weird fairy named Sabrina, specifying that she'll return if you leave her territory, whatever territory that is. I'm not sure what to do with Sabrina, but I'm pretty low on health, so I go stay at the inn, and Sabrina's gone. What the fuck? I didn't leave the territory. I didn't change locations at all. All I did was stay at this inn. Why did she disappear? Nora only specifies she returns if you leave her territory, not if you stay at the inn. The next thing I do at the village is do a bit of grinding, then go to the armory and buy a steel lance. And seriously, it's a huge improvement over the Gradius. I can actually kill stuff with it from a decent range. It's a must-have. Definitely buy the steel lance. The buckler, on the other hand, I do not recommend, specifically because it only works with the Gradius. And as mentioned earlier, the Gradius sucks. Just use the steel lance with no buckler instead. I also buy some chainmail though for some extra defense. So after some grinding and equipment purchasing, I take Sabrina along with me and go out east to this new area. I'm not even entirely sure what it is, some kind of castle or temple I guess, but there's nothing to do here. There's a door with a music note on it saying this door is sealed, and then a floor with a bunch of music notes on it, but I don't have a key or any magic to open the door that I'm aware of or anything like that. So after a moment of bewilderment, I head back to the village. After a bit of wandering, I go back to the same house with the same lady in it who told me to talk to Nora, and now she has new dialogue about a magic ocarina that she needs to break the seal on the door. Presumably the door I was just at, then saying she lost it in the cave. Well, I was just at the cave, but I didn't see any damn ocarina at all. What's she talking about? I go back to where I was previously anyway, and what the hell, the ocarina is right there. I swear it wasn't there before. So I grab it, but now what do I do with it? I don't even know how to use it at all whatsoever. So I once again head back to the village in complete bewilderment, talk to the same woman, and she teaches me some songs on it. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, I have the ocarina, I have the songs used to open the door, and so I know where to go next. What can go wrong? Well, the answer is the songs aren't actually shown on the pause screen. You just have to memorize them and write them down. Seriously, that is ridiculous. Ocarina of Time famously made you play a bunch of songs on your ocarina as well, but it actually did so in a well-designed manner. It's not tedious memorization because the songs are all right there on the pause screen. Why couldn't Dynastic Hero do that? What were they thinking? So this is the part of the game where I just kind of went and did this.